Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Trinity Baptist College, the home of the Eagles, and today it's the home of the other Eagles as well, as the Pensacola Christian College Eagles are in town to take on Trinity Baptist College in the Battle of the Eagles and the battle for the men's soccer NCCAA Division II South Region title. Hello again, everybody. I'm Ray Bureau, and as always, my son Dean Bureau is our cameraman today. And in just a moment, we're going to turn it over to Mr. Ethan Horton. And right now, Marcus Van is doing our national anthem, so we'll turn the camera over as we honor America. Marcus Van doing our national anthem without a microphone. He doesn't need one. That young man can dole it out. And the Eagles of Trinity Baptist and the Eagles of Pensacola Christian greeting each other on the field. And we're just a couple of moments away from kickoff for the South Region title here at Trinity Baptist College. Pensacola College comes in as the number 1 seed in this tournament. Trinity Baptist College, number 2. Here's a quick recap of what's happened so far this week. On Wednesday, number 4, Toccoa Falls College defeated number 5, Johnson University of Florida 6-4. The semifinal games on Thursday afternoon saw Pensacola defeat Toccoa Falls 4-0, and Trinity Baptist College defeated Bob Jones University 3-1. No games yesterday, and that brings us to this South Region final matchup between the top 2 seeds in NCCAA Division II in the South Region. The winner will go to Greenville, South Carolina on November 13th and begin play in the National Championship Tournament. Pensacola Christian, the defending national champions from 2017, and Trinity Baptist College, the national runners-up. Pensacola won that championship game 1-0. In fact, the last 3 times these two teams met, Pensacola won all 3 of those games 1-0 in last year's South Region final, at the national tournament, and then this season 1-0 right here in overtime on Talon Field at Trinity Baptist College. We are just about ready to get underway. Pensacola will have the first kickoff. Jake McClellan, wearing number 1, will get us underway in just one moment. It is a beautiful Saturday afternoon. Very cool. I'm wearing a jacket for the first time since before summer began. It is 66 degrees with the wind blowing right into the camera at 13 miles per hour, making it feel a little bit closer to 60 degrees. Beautiful sunny skies, nothing but blue overhead, and any clouds surrounding the area, nice puffy white clouds. There's also a middle school baseball game going on over to our left. 2 non-Trinity Christian teams, but that happens especially during the fall. And this championship game is underway. Starting at about 6 minutes after 1 p.m. here in the Eastern Time Zone. Hello to all of you Pensacola Christian fans joining us on TBC Eagles on YouTube in the Central Time Zone. Shout out to my good friend Noah Ferrari, the Sports Information Director of Pensacola Christian College. We know you're watching. I don't have the screen up today. It's so sunny I cannot see it, so won't be able to tell if you leave a comment, but I'll check those later on. And as always, we're glad you're able to join us on TBC Eagles on YouTube. In case you're just joining us, you haven't missed much. We've played less than a minute so far. Obviously, no score between Pensacola and Trinity Baptist. On the move is Jeff Thompson, and a sliding tackle. Two men tie up. Angelo Fernandez goes down. The ball is out of bounds. Fernandez grabbing his left shoulder, and that's our first stop in play. Trinity Baptist wearing the visiting black jerseys as they are the number 2 seed. They're wearing the white trim and the numbers, currently going from right to left across the screen, and we're going to have a stop of the clock as Coach Ellie Jean, who is also a certified trainer, will tend to Angelo Fernandez, the young man for Trinity Baptist, on the ground. Pensacola, the number 1 seed, wearing the home whites with the blue and the gold trim. They're going from left to right across your screen. And Angelo is in a lot of pain as Coach Jean is tending to him. And now Pensacola's trainer out on the field as well. So we're going to pause right here while they tend to Angelo, and we'll return when play resumes here on TBC Eagles. Angelo Fernandez is up. He's walking off, but he is still giving favor to what looks like the left shoulder. Let's hope he is all right. Trinity Baptist does not want to lose this young man who plays all over the field. Of course, more importantly, just his health in general. Taking Angelo's place, wearing number 11, Nasir Guanipa. Give us an opportunity to let you know the leading scorers of each team. Joseph Nava with 13 goals leads Trinity Baptist College. Nick Standridge for Pensacola leads the team with 9 goals, and Nick is this year's 2018 South Region Player of the Year. In case you missed that announcement, go to tbceagles.com, look at the slideshow on the main page. Go down a couple of stories and you'll be able to click on the South Region All-Star roster article, and you'll see more about Nick and all the players. Trinity Baptist now on the move. That is Joseph Nava getting outside the box, tried to get off a shot, but looked like he hit the top of the ball, and that's going to sail out of bounds. Well, credit Nava with his first shot attempt of the afternoon. He did gear up. Kind of misfired. It hit off a Pensacola player, so that's a corner kick for Trinity Baptist. I'm going to try to avoid saying Eagles because both teams named Eagles, so we'll call them Pensacola and Trinity. Gabby Zafiro doing the corner kick. Low line drive. Nava nearly got it into the goal, but one of the Pensacola defenders was able to get in front. I couldn't tell which one. Trinity, though, with ball possession. Guanipa turns and fires. Went toward the goal. However, it is picked up by the fantastic goalkeeper, Brent Konazinski, who has One save now today and 117 now on the entire season. Brent Konazinski from Cleveland, Ohio, 6'1" goalkeeper. Kyle Altman in goal for Trinity Baptist College. He stands at 6'4". He is a sophomore from Register, Georgia. Pensacola on the move down the right side. Guanipa is able to take that one away. Hakeem Bethelmy tried to get it back to the defense, but Jake McClellan got on top of it, and the shot attempt from Pedro Lima goes well high. Pensacola trying to take advantage of a possible miscue and get that ball in the goal first. However, Pedro Lima, who has 3 goals on the season and scored one against Toccoa on Thursday, got under that one and lifted it up. The wind is blowing directly towards our camera at about 13 miles per hour. It will affect the ball that's up high. Low line drives, like you just saw, probably won't be affected very much, but if the ball gets any elevation under it, that wind could knock it down and push it right toward us. It's been steady all day long, and the forecast says it may stay that way throughout the duration of this game. Again, Trinity Baptist wearing the road blacks as they are the lower of the 2 seeds. Number 2, Pensacola, number 1, wearing the home whites. Josh Cook sends it to the outside for Zafiro, trying to get through 2 defenders, and he finds Clayton McDaniel, who sends it to the backfield. Both these teams play excellent defense. Trinity Baptist has allowed 1 goal in the tournament, Pensacola none. Of course, each team has played only once. Kyle Altman in goal. He has 85 saves on the season. He has allowed 46 goals. Told you about Brent Konazinski's 117 saves now with that one earlier today. He's allowed 51 goals on the season. This one goes out of bounds off Nick Standridge, and a corner kick coming up for Trinity. Kendall Mullenix wears number 10 for Pensacola. He has scored 5 times. Clayton McDaniel is number 2 on Trinity's team with 9 goals. He also has 3 assists. Gabby Zafiro once again lines up for the corner kick. All available Trinity attackers up front. A low line drive and just tapped out of bounds. It's going to be another corner kick for Zafiro. Ben Grover, though, got in front of the ball. That one was headed toward the goal from the corner, and Grover picked up a team save. Here's another attempt and a low line drive, but this one looks like it's blown dead as it crossed the end line. That is considered out of bounds, even though it's still up in the air. So a goal kick coming up for Brent Konazinski. Wind has started to shift a little bit now, blowing still mainly toward us, but now a little bit from the left to the right across your screen. So it's now going to favor Pensacola. Jeff Thompson finds Mullenix. Told you about him a moment ago. He's going 1-on-2. Angelo Fernandez back on the field, so that injury did not last long. It did add a couple of extra minutes to our time, however. Jeremy Telius takes the ball away. Nathan Williams, who scored twice against Bob Jones on Thursday, finds Melius, who hits Angelo Fernandez outside the box. Fernandez back inside to Telius. Nathan Williams turns and fires. Somebody got a foot on the ball, and that one went into the hands of Konazinski. His second save, Nathan Williams' first shot attempt, it was on goal. I believe that was Jason Upchurch wearing number 17. Got his body in front of the ball and partially deflected that shot attempt from Nathan Williams. There's a long pass towards Mullenix in the right side of the box. Hakeem Bethelmy is able to get on top of him very quickly. Contact, no call. Here's a cross pass off Bethelmy and out of bounds, and that will be a corner kick for Pensacola. Heading down to take the kick, number 6, Nathaniel Young. Might have misread that jersey number. Now looks like number 8, Paul Stewart. He's taking the corner kick. Gets it up high. Players on each team attempting to head it, and Josh Cook clears it away. Paul Stewart, 3 goals, 3 assists on the season. He's a junior from Rochester, New York. Nick Standridge comes up out of the backfield. He plays just like Angelo does for Trinity. Standridge will move all around the field, front, back, left, and right. Good to see Angelo Fernandez back on the field. He did not miss much time. There is a pass inside the box, chested down to the ground by McClellan, under control in the corner. Now he lost his footing, and Brian Paul's able to get to the ball, clear it out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Pensacola, but credit Brian Paul. Saw the loose ball and was able to keep it from getting inside. Throw in from McClellan, who has 2 goals, 3 assists on the season. This one inside the box, cleared upfield by, that was Charlens Melius. Nava got knocked down from behind. A few collisions, no call so far. We are approximately 11 minutes into this one. Remember, we had a stop in play, however. So as far as game time goes, more like 9 minutes. Joseph Nava has a chance to get to the ball, but Standridge beats him and is able to get it back to his keeper. This one is headed out of bounds off Jeff Thompson. It will be Trinity's throw-in. Hakeem Bethelmy comes up from the backfield. He'll throw it back into play. Very nice crowd on hand. The host school, Trinity Baptist College, with a lot of the student body and fellow student athletes in attendance. Pensacola brought a very nice crowd with them across I-10 as well. Zafiro looking for Nava inside the box, but the wind pushed that away from Nava. Again, it is still blowing pretty briskly more toward us, and it shifted back now into its original direction. Standridge with a big left-footed kick all the way upfield, but Brian Paul's able to head it back to Trinity's direction. Charlens Melius, better known as Charlie, finds Jeremy Telius. He hits Nathan Williams to the outside. Clayton McDaniel now getting it back in. Trinity trying to do everything they can to keep the ball away from Pensacola's attackers. Brian Paul stepping up from the back, finds Bethelmy right in front of us. This one downfield, that's Jeremy Telius. He gets by Hayden Hoffman. And now Jeff Thompson is able to get possession, but Williams on the defense on the offensive side of the field, playing the defense. Loose ball now grabbed by Pensacola. Here comes Kendall Mullenix. Right in front of us at midfield, and now Pensacola will try to get an opportunity to advance. Ryan Bukalski, he scored a goal against Toccoa on Thursday, was able to move the ball upfield. This shot attempt from well outside by Pedro Lima goes into the possession of Kyle Altman, giving him his first save of the season. Check that, of the ball game, that is. 2 shots now for Pedro Lima, 1 on goal. Andrew Bowman of the Eagles men's basketball team saying hello as he walks by. Andrew and the Trinity Baptist men's basketball team won a second game last night. 2 wins, no losses now on the season. TBC Eagles defeating Southeastern Baptist University 78-60 in the home gym last night. TBC Eagles led by John D. Jones, now 2 wins, no losses on the season, and they also won all 4 of their preseason games as well. That one goes out of bounds. Trinity will throw it in. Zafiro gets us back into play. Brian Paul on the move. He finds Bethelmy on the defensive side. Bethelmy slows things down. He and Josh Cook play catch with the ball. Now Brian Paul sends it upfield towards Fernandez. Of course, these 2 schools will meet up on the basketball court a couple of times later on this season. 7 teams in the South region on the basketball court. Southeastern Baptist joining the NCCAA Division II South region this season. And as I talked to Coach Jones on the post-game interview last night, he and I agreed any one of those 7 teams could end up winning the South region. Very well evenly matched all throughout the entire South region. Trinity now near midfield. Clayton McDaniel sends it up to Nava. Nava with the shot, open goal, and a goal for Trinity Baptist. Joseph Nava got the ball past Brent Konazinski, and Trinity leads 1-0. Listen to the Trinity Baptist fans. This is the host school. Konazinski took the gamble. He usually wins that gamble, but the ball trickled past him, and Nava found the open net, and he just directed it in and got Trinity Baptist on the board. That is his second shot, first one on goal, and it was a score. Fernandez has Bukowski coming up from behind, and this one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Fernandez. Throw in for Pensacola. Fernandez takes this one away, gets tripped up, and he's down once again. This time he is grabbing the right knee, and the official is now going to talk to Paul Stewart. It is Stewart who got called for the foul. Fernandez sitting up. Everything's all right. This is a championship game. It's going to take a lot more than that to get any of these players off the field for very long. Brian Paul will take this direct kick. Every man on this field has the leg to go toward the goal from this distance. Paul will go a little bit into the wind, however. He's going to send it toward the box. Williams with the header, and an own goal puts the Eagles on the board. It looked like Upchurch was trying to get it back to his keeper, and the Eagles lead it 2-0 Trinity Baptist. Listen to the crowd. It's just a few minutes after Nava scored. So Trinity leads now 2-0. Pensacola wasting very little time getting the ball back on the spot. McClellan just waiting for the whistle. We are back underway. Stewart sends the ball well downfield to the left side and out of bounds, looking for Lima. Hit it a little bit too strong. So a lot of action in the last couple of minutes. Trinity Baptist now leads it 2-0. Nava at midfield. However, Standridge beats him to the ball. Melius now gets it off to Fernandez. Pass downfield towards Charlentz Melius. One man to beat, but Stewart gets up on him quickly. Melius collides with Thompson. Now Bethelmy with possession just inside the box. Paul Stewart battling with Bethelmy. This one goes out of bounds. It will be a goal kick for Brent Konazinski. 2-0 in favor of Trinity Baptist as Konazinski gears up for the goal kick with the wind blowing again toward us, just favoring Pensacola's direction a little bit. High header up into the air. Trinity wins the possession. Paul sends it a high towards Nava, but Upchurch is able to get in front of the ball. This one is going to be out of bounds and a throw-in for Trinity. Crowd still coming in, one of the biggest crowds we've seen here all season. This one is high and going towards Trinity's direction, and this one's going to go out of bounds. It stays on the sideline, so a throw-in, but deep in potential scoring territory. Bethelmy steps up to take the throw-in. into the box, headed away. Melius gives the header with the pass to Williams. He's trying to beat two defenders. He finds McDaniel, but the pass is intercepted. On the move is Lima, but the ball's tapped out of bounds. Pensacola quickly throws it back into play. Pensacola now at midfield, 1-on-2. We have a tripping violation. Looks like that will be called against Williams, and a free kick coming for Pensacola. Nathan Williams, 2 goals against Bob Jones on Thursday. Joseph Nava also scored. Nava scored with less than a minute before the halftime intermission. Williams got one just about 2 minutes into the second half and got goal number 3 well late in the second half. Bob Jones got a goal from Sulik with a couple of minutes left on the clock. There's a shot that misses wide to the right. A great hard hit, but he got some curve on it, and the ball sails out of bounds. Paul Stewart trying to get Pensacola on the board. He has scored 3 times throughout the season. Thank you to Noah Ferrari for keeping those stats updated on both the NCCAA Pensacola Christian page and on PCCEagles.com. Zafiro heads the goal kick towards midfield. Fernandez looking for Nava on the right side, but Standrich, our player of the year, beats Nava to the ball. Angelo Fernandez with the shot, but he got under it and lifted it high, and also it sliced on him to the right as well. I really like the aggressiveness that Trinity Baptist has shown here in the early going. They're finding opportunities, and they're trying to take advantage of it. 2-0, Trinity leads. Trinity has had the ball control much better throughout most of this first half to this point. There's a long pass intended for Mullenix. Bethelmy with a nice little scissor kick move, able to knock it out of bounds and let his defense get back into position. Hoffman sends it to the left side, but out of the reach of Grover, and this one goes out of bounds. Coming up on the midway point of the first half, Trinity Baptist 2, Pensacola Christian nothing. Trinity throws it in. Nava has the ball taken away by Standrich, and that's Thompson sending it upfield. Little popcorn action going on now between the two teams. Ball being batted up into the air. Trinity comes away with control. Jeremy Telius just underneath the camera tower. Now moves it upfield. Back towards the midfield circle. Charlene Melius finds Williams. All the way across to Zafiro. Trinity again trying to set up a good opportunity. They're moving the ball around very well, but this one taken away by Grover. Now loose ball over near the sideline. Zafiro is able to get it inside. Nava could not control the pass. Nava looked like he might have been gearing up for the shot before he had control of the ball. Bethelmy finds Telius. Telius has it taken away by Mullenix. And now Pensacola has a chance to advance upfield. However, they lose control. And Trinity Baptist will retreat to set up another advance. The winner of this game heads up to Greenville, South Carolina for the national tournament at Bob Jones University. That runs from November 13th through the 17th. Zafiro sends it upfield towards Williams at the stripe. McDaniel's able to back it up. Zafiro looking for Fernandez. Now Fernandez by himself with 2 men coming up from behind. Fernandez inside the box. He is tripped. No call. Fernandez gets right back up. Telius with the shot, but that's Nick Standridge getting his body in front of the ball. And then this one off Clayton McDaniel goes to Konozinski. That's a third save for Konozinski, marking a shot attempt for Fernandez on goal and one for Clayton McDaniel. Also on goal, Fernandez not on goal as Standridge was able to get in front of it. So a lot of action I'm trying to keep track of at one time. Ball out of bounds gives me a chance to write it all down. Fernandez is able to beat Hoffman to the ball. Now Fernandez on the move, a man coming up from behind. Fernandez goes down. And we're going to have an official talk to a Pensacola player. That is Jake McClellan. No card came out of the pocket. So, free kick coming up now for Trinity Baptist. Zafiro also made that All-South Region roster. That was the second team, if I remember correctly. Takes the free kick, taps it outside to Telius. He turns and fires in. Looked like he was trying to pass it to Nava. Bethelmy with the pop-up, headed by Melius, and Pensacola is able to clear it back upfield. Wind has calmed down, not much of a factor as we speak. This pass towards Fernandez goes well out of his reach. Throw in coming for Pensacola. Fernandez got in front of the ball and kept it up on the Trinity side, but Pensacola now on the move. There's Mullenix. He finds Hoffman, who sends it to the midfield stripe. Jake McClellan gives it away to Bukalski, and Bukalski beats one defender. Tried to get around McDaniel and then passes it outside, and it's out of the reach of Lima, out of bounds. Trinity will have possession. Bleachers to the right of us, nearly full, and a whole lot of fans brought their own chairs to the left of us. Very good crowd. South Region Final with a chance to go to the Nationals. If Trinity wins this game, they will secure their 5th consecutive appearance at the National Tournament. They have finished everywhere between 3rd and 1st in the Nationals each of the last 4 years. National champions of 2015, Pensacola, the defending champs from 1 year ago. This one goes out of bounds. Couldn't tell if it was on the side or the end line. It was right near the corner. And it's going to be a throw-in for Trinity Baptist. This one goes out of bounds off of Trinity, so Pensacola will now have possession. Deep inside their own defensive side of the field. Again, Trinity has had much better ball control throughout this first half. We have approximately 18 minutes by my watch, but as I always say, my time unofficial. Battle for the ball over near the sideline. Pensacola maintains control, but this one's taken away by McDaniel. Trinity on the move. Melius, though, a beautiful sliding tackle by Hayden Hoffman, keeping the ball out of the scoring area. It will be a corner kick, however, for Trinity. Gabby Zafiro, as he's done so far, will line up to take the kick. He's hit low line drives. He's allowing all his attackers to get into position. 2 defenders back near midfield. Here's the corner kick. Over everybody, headed toward the sidelines. Fernandez trying to win the race to the ball, but it goes out of bounds before either Fernandez or Bukalski could get to it. Shaking on your screen, it's been a windy day. Dean doing everything he can to stabilize that camera as much as possible. This one goes out of bounds off Telius, so a throw in for Pensacola. Paul Stewart finds McClellan on the right side, and we're going to have a tripping foul called against Trinity, or do I have that correct? Yes, that is a tripping foul against Brian Paul. Free direct kick for Pensacola. Again, everyone on this field has the leg to take those kicks from a long way. Paul Stewart will do the honors. Stewart, the pass in front of the goal, and a header attempt goes out of bounds. Nick Standridge trying to head the ball toward the goal, so his first shot attempt of the afternoon misses wide to the left. Brent Konosinski, 3 saves for Pensacola. Kyle Altman, 1. Trinity Baptist leads 2-0. Altman takes his time, lets his offense get upfield, a low line drive. Again, the wind calmed down a little bit now, helping keeping that camera a little bit more stable. This ball headed toward the corner. Man on each team giving chase, and Trinity comes away with possession. Zafiro taps this one out of bounds. Pensacola will throw it in right from their own bench. Williams takes the pass away, sends it upfield, but the pass attempt out of reach. Ball coming right toward us, and that's Jeff Thompson knocking it down. A tackle by Fernandez. He keeps the ball in bounds, but then it's tapped out, and it will be Pensacola's ball. It deflected off Fernandez before going out of bounds. Well, one official is saying Pensacola ball, one is saying Trinity ball. It's going to be Trinity's throw-in. Side judge pointed towards Pensacola's direction, but the center referee said it was Trinity's ball. Joseph Nava down, he gets right back up. Long pass downfield. Zafiro heads it back up Trinity's direction. Clayton McDaniel sends it back. Fernandez takes the pass. He tangles up with Thompson. Now he finds Telius to the left side. One man to beat. Telius slows it down. He gets around his defender. To the inside. Takes the shot, and a diving save by Brent Konosinski. Jeremy Telius, very aggressive. His first shot attempt, it was on goal. Save number 4 for the Pensacola keeper. A lot of action going on at midfield now. Jeremy Telius got around Upchurch, took the shot, but a diving save by Konosinski keeps the score 2-0. Zafiro's pass, a little too strong, knocked down by the defenders. Pensacola now looking for a chance to advance, but that's Melius taking that pass away. One man on, and Trinity will set it back and look for another chance to move upfield. Again, an absolutely beautiful Saturday afternoon. Cool for those of us here in Florida. Trinity now with possession at midfield. Telius backs it up to Josh Cook. Cush inside the circle, sends it upfield, but his pass went astray. Pensacola now with possession. I have approximately 13 minutes left to go here in the first half. A long pass towards Mullenix. One man in front of him. The ball bounces away, and it's tapped toward the sidelines by Brian Paul. Mullenix is able to steal the ball away. Inside the box, finds Stewart, who takes the shot and knocked down by Altman, and that one nearly got under him off his fingertips, but Altman was able to pick it up off the ground. Save number 2 by Altman, second attempt by Stewart, first one on goal. That one hit off of Altman's fingertips and started to roll slowly towards the goal, and then Altman was able to pick it up before it crossed the line. Ball does not have to hit the back of the net. It just has to cross the goal line. Nava will be called for up and over the back, and a free kick coming up for Pensacola. Kyle Altman just picked up save number 2 a moment ago. Paul Stewart will let his attackers get into position. Trinity defenders also lining up. And Stewart gets the whistle, and there's the shot going for the goal. It hits off the crossbar and goes out of bounds. Not sure if Altman got a fingertip on it. He did not. That one hit the crossbar. Stewart got a lot of leg on it. Third attempt, second one on goal. Altman 6'4" tall. That one just barely out of his reach, but if it's out of his reach, there's a good chance it's going to hit the crossbar or sail over the top. That one hit the bar. Fernandez taps it upfield. Upchurch, though, on the defense, sends it back in his team's direction. Stewart has a man open in Lima to the left side. Lima, though, lost control of the ball. Clayton McDaniel finds Guanipa. Guanipa has Nava to his right, Fernandez to his left, trying to get around one. Guanipa passes it outside to Nava. Inside the box, Nava toward the line. Sets it up for Guanipa. Fernandez gears up, takes the shot, and it sails over the goal. Third attempt by Angelo Fernandez. Trinity moved the ball around well. Fernandez took the shot. The ball kind of hopped on him as he approached it, and he got the bottom of the ball and missed high. Two men collide. Ball is out of bounds. That's going to be a blocking foul called on Bukalski. A direct free kick coming for Trinity. Looks like it will be Fernandez. He's been very aggressive so far today. Mullenix right on top, but he'll be backed up the requisite 10 yards. Wind is starting to pick up once again. Now it's shifted, blowing away from the camera. That one goes towards Charlens Melius, but his header misdirected. Zafiro tried to send it inside. Guanipa has Standrich come up on top of him as he geared up to try to take the shot. Now we're going to have a whistle over near the sideline. The ball went out of bounds. That will allow Pensacola to send 3 new players onto the field. Number 15 is Travis Rose. Number 5 is Tim Yefimov. And number 20 is Daniel Vidal. Vidal has 2 goals on the season. He's on the field now. He was very big in Thursday's game against Toccoa Falls. Made several stops, made some good passes to help set up scoring opportunities. Mullenix, 1-on-2. Trinity defenders get the ball away, and they are on the move once again. McClellan gets up behind Telius, who's able to find Williams. 2 out of the outside for McDaniel. McDaniel sending it upfield. His pass intended for Charlens Melius, out of his reach and cleared out of bounds by Jeff Thompson. Throw in coming up for Trinity. Approximately 8 minutes left on the clock. Fernandez 1-on-2, ball taken away. Now Fernandez regains control. Getting to the center of the field. Tried to pass it to McDaniel, but misdirected. Contact over on the far sideline. Bukalski puts a great move on Guanipa and advances the ball upfield. Vidal sends it back to midfield. Sent back to the left side. Pensacola looking for a chance to score before halftime. Here's Vidal just outside the box. And that one goes out of bounds, last touched by Josh Cook. So a corner kick coming up for Pensacola. Paul Stewart will do the honors. Score remains 2-0 in favor of Trinity Baptist College. A goal by Gabriel Zafiro. Nope, check that, Joseph Nava. And then an own goal off of a Pensacola defender. Shot attempt coming up. Altman gets a foot on it. but it deflects into the goal, and that's Jake McClellan with the first score for Pensacola. That comes with about 7 minutes remaining, and it cuts the deficit in half for Pensacola. Altman got a foot on the ball, but it deflected into the nylon, so now 2-1. Trinity Baptist still leads with about 8 minutes, or rather 7 minutes left in the first half. Zafiro sends it upfield and headed back Pensacola's way. Pensacola starting to get better ball control. They got the ball downfield, and on the corner kick eventually resulted in a goal for Pensacola. 2-1, Trinity Baptist leads. Ball tapped towards Pensacola's way, headed toward the corner. Bethelmy and Mullenix giving chase. Mullenix keeps it in bounds, and Bethelmy takes the ball away from Mullenix as both men go down, and Bethelmy gets up, grabs the ball, but now it's Pensacola's possession once again. We're going to have a tripping called against Angelo Fernandez. He and Jake McClellan tangle. Heated rivalry, but cooler heads do prevail. Free kick coming for Pensacola. Nick Standridge now talking to the official. Not sure what he's talking about. Pensacola got the ball. He might have wanted a yellow card pulled out. That's a call he's not going to get, but a free direct kick coming for Pensacola. 3 men at the ball, trying to make it difficult for Trinity's defenders to see who's going to take this kick. Standridge and Stewart now with the ball, and Thompson heads off to the right. It will be Standridge right at the goal and knocked out of bounds by Kyle Altman. Standridge went for the potential game-tying goal, but Altman leaped high and punched it out of bounds. Corner kick for Pensacola. They just tap it in. Now the pass sent inside. Loose ball in front of the goal. One man geared up to take the shot. That was Mullenix. And a block by Trinity Baptist, who's now on the move. Nava has it taken away by Jacob Krager. I have about 4 minutes before the halftime whistle. It's 2-1 in favor of Trinity Baptist College. Pensacola will throw it in. Knocked out of bounds. McDaniel clearing it away. Defenders now getting into position. Here's a pass well downfield. That looked like a pass attempt that might have gone astray from Paul Stewart. He had McClellan open, but hit it a little bit too strongly out of the reach of Jake McClellan. Paul Stewart, a junior from Rochester, New York. Midfielder for Pensacola, looking for McClellan from Mansfield, Ohio. Substitution now for Trinity Baptist. Angelo Fernandez heads off, likely for the remainder of the first half. Evan Hasbrook on the field. Hasbrook, freshman from Rockledge, Florida. Fernandez, a sophomore from Aragua, Venezuela. He's been all over the field, as we say, every time we see him on the field. This one out of bounds. It's a throw-in for Trinity. Time starting to wind down in the first half. Trinity has a 1-goal lead, 2-1. This one taken away, however. Pensacola looking for a chance to tie it up. Ball's inside, and Altman is able to get on top and knock it out of bounds. Jake McClellan took the shot. It is on goal, and save number 4 for Altman. It is a corner kick, however, for Pensacola. Again, they just tap it in, going towards a goal now. And the header attempt by Travis Rose goes high. And that's going to be a goal kick now for Kyle Altman. Altman taking his time, letting his offense get upfield. Torian Lee now on the field for Coach Ellie Jean. 6'3" sophomore from Pottstown, Pennsylvania. Joseph Lee Watts, the head coach of Pensacola, assisted by Matthias Canada and Ryan Kennard. Nava now on the move. Could not get around Standrich, and Standrich sends it back upfield towards Mullenix. Mullenix guarded by Bethelmy as he's been all afternoon. Bethelmy's able to take the ball away. Brian Paul sends it back up Trinity's direction. A little too far out of the reach, though, of Guanipa. Pensacola now looking a chance to set it back up once again. Here is Stewart with possession. Pensacola taking their time. Not much time left in the first half. They want to try to tie up the game before the whistle blows. There's Standridge looking for Mullenix, but well out in front, and Altman is able to beat Mullenix to the ball. A risky play, but Altman the beneficiary. Similar to the play that Nava scored on earlier in the ball game when Brett Konozinski came out of the box to try to beat Nava to the ball. Nava got the better of that end. And we're going to have a pushing foul called against Zafiro. Free kick coming for Pensacola. Under 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Trinity 2, Pensacola 1. Pensacola with this free kick. Paul Stewart sends it well upfield towards the goal, inside the box, headed away by Trinity. Mikulski fires and sends it high and over the goal. Riley Mikulski had an opening, got under the ball, missed it high. It went directly over the crossbar. Brenner Pittman now coming in for Trinity Baptist. Joseph Nava will get an early rest. Of course, the 15-minute halftime intermission coming up. Kyle Altman with the goal kick. Wind has completely calmed down. Not much going on right now. It's been steady throughout the afternoon. Guanipa could not beat Standridge to the ball, and Standridge got his body between the ball and Guanipa on an excellent defensive play. Torian Lee could not control the loose ball. Trinity looking for another opportunity to extend the lead before the halftime whistle. Charlance Melius with the shot, but he shanks it to the right. That's the first attempt for Melius. 10 shots overall for Trinity, 5 of them on goal. They have scored twice. 12 shots overall for Pensacola with 6 of them on goal and 1 score by Jake McClellan. Pensacola now on the move towards the goal. A header attempt is wide to the right from Daniel Vidal. He had an open net to the right side, but he missed it to the right of the post. That would have tied the game. We had a couple of stops earlier due to injury. I have about a minute left on the clock. The official now blows the whistle, so that'll bring us to the end of the first half with the score: Trinity Baptist College 2, Pensacola Christian College 1 in the NCCAA Division II South Region title game between Pensacola Christian and Trinity Baptist College. We will pause here for a 15-minute halftime. When we come back, we'll recap the first half and get ready for the next 45 minutes in this men's final. Stay with us. Second half getting ready to get underway. Pensacola Christian College against Trinity Baptist College, last year's national champion and runner-up respectively. In the men's South Region Final, the winner will go back to the national tournament. Goals for Trinity Baptist coming from Joseph Nava in minute 14, and then an own goal in minute 16 gave Trinity a 2-0 lead. Later in the half, in minute 38, Jake McClellan connected for Pensacola, and that is our score as we start half number 2, Trinity Baptist leading 2-1. We are underway in the second half. Trinity Baptist now going from left to right, wearing the road blacks as they are the number 2 seed. Williams could not keep control of the ball. This one goes out of bounds. It will stay with Trinity. Zafiro takes the throw in from McDaniel. Long pass headed upfield towards Nava. He's battling with Standridge, two of the best in all of NCCAA Division II. Pensacola now on the move. McClellan, who scored for Pensacola late in the first half, trying to get to the outside. He's guarded by Bethelmy, and his long pass inside the box to Bukowski. Bukowski sets it up front. He was looking for Mullenix, but Altman is able to leap high and pull that one out of the air. Mullenix coming up from behind the goalkeeper, ready to tap it in to tie up the score. Altman had other ideas. Nava gets around Rose to the left side, just outside the box, now crosses inside. 1-on-2, he taps it to Williams. Williams could not keep control. The ball got off his left foot a little too strongly, and Standridge sends it back upfield in favor of Pensacola. Jeremy Telius now at midfield. Hits Williams. McDaniel wide open to the right, directly in front of us. He takes the pass from Zafiro. McDaniel sends it towards Nava, but a little too strong. Now the ball is loose. Fernandez has one man to beat, and he is tripped up inside the box. There is no call. Brian Grover came from behind, tripped up Fernandez, who did not get the call, and that very well could have been a penalty kick. But nothing doing. Josh Cook finds Zafiro, and this one stays on the line. Now out of bounds, last touched by Riley Bukowski. Trinity Baptist fans very upset a moment ago that there was no call when Fernandez was tripped from behind inside the penalty box. Now the throw in for Nava. Stewart pops it up into the air inside the circle. Back towards Zafiro on the defensive side. He sends it up towards Clayton McDaniel. Good defensive play by Bukowski coming up from behind. McDaniel finds Nava in the middle of the field. Nava tries to get around Standridge. Passes it outside. McDaniel, though, as he tried to dribble past his defender, hit it a little too far in front, and it went right into the hands of Konosinski. Loose ball just outside the box, headed our direction. Off McDaniel and out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Pensacola. On the move is Vidal, but he is tackled by Charlens Melius. And this one sent towards Nava. Wide open now with two men coming on. He's trying to get around Yefimov. Yefimov wins the battle for the ball. Over near the right sideline. Loose ball. Both teams going for it. Trinity wins that possession. McDaniel and Nava coming up from behind. Standridge down, no call. Nava has one man to beat, now two. Passes it inside to Williams. He was unable to turn around in time as defenders got on top. Now, Jeremy Melius, Fernandez, a lot of ball movement. Nava lost control as he lost his footing. Zafiro takes the pass right back. Jeremy Telius will retreat, now spin around to try to get to the outside. He finds McDaniel. Trinity Baptist backs it up to midfield. Good defense by Pensacola. Trinity looking to extend a one-goal lead. They've had a difficult time getting off the shot. Telius is tripped. Once again, no call. Another non-call as a couple more men make contact. Officials letting them play on. Here's a pass intended for McClellan, knocked down by Melius. Trinity Baptist sends it back to the defensive side, and now a long pass upfield for Fernandez off his head and will go out of bounds. Throw in for Pensacola. Standridge comes up, knocks it back upfield, but Trinity Baptist able to reclaim possession. Telius hits Nava off his foot. Ball popped up into the air. Now Stewart with a long pass towards Bukowski. The wind knocked it down, and Cook was able to get to the ball and clear it out of bounds. Throw in for Pensacola, well inside their offensive side of the field. Players catch their breath as they advance upfield for the throw-in. The ball in the corner. Zafiro takes it away, sends it upfield, but Stewart's able to knock it down and keep control of the ball for Pensacola. Yefimov gets around two defenders. Vidal now outside the box. Zafiro's able to send it back up, but it's knocked down by Yefimov again. Loose ball now. And Pensacola regains control. Shot attempt by Stewart will miss well high over the crossbar. Tim Yefimov with his first attempt of the afternoon. Score remains 2-1. Got a lot of leg on it. As we've seen a couple of times today, though, the ball took a hop right as he geared up for the shot. Got under it, missed it high. Altman now has the wind blowing a little bit left to right, more so straight at us, but again, it's going to help a low line drive or not have much effect on it. Knock down a ball that's well up into the air. Here's Nava now outside the box, but Standridge takes another one away from Nava. Mullenix now on the right side. Bethelmy on the defense. Pensacola now has a man wide open to the right. That is Bukowski. He's all alone. Zafiro gets on top. Bukowski with the pass attempt looking for Mullenix, but this one sails over his head and out of bounds. That was more of a pass attempt. Mullenix could not reach the pass, and a goal kick for Altman. Kyle Altman with the goal kick. We are only about 9 minutes into the second half. Trinity Baptist still leads 2-1. Fernandez at midfield gets around Thompson down the left side. Thompson gets back on top. Pensacola has had better ball control in the early portion of this second half. Trinity won that battle throughout the first half. And now we're going to have a foul called on Fernandez. And after he didn't get the call in the penalty area, he's wondering what that one was all about. Well, free kick coming now for Pensacola. Standridge will send it upfield. A big boot, low line drive, but right at Josh Cook. And Cook is able to get Williams. Sends it up towards Nava, but out of his reach. and the keeper will come out and pick it up off the ground. Big boot by Konosinski. And the defense will let the ball roll to Altman. He lets it get in the box so he can get his hands on it. Wind is gusting very hard now, blowing right toward our camera once again. It pushed that ball a little closer to the sideline. Pensacola reclaims possession. Stewart sends it across the field to Mullenix. Thompson finds Efimov at midfield. Battle for the ball on the sideline. Last touched by Charlens Melius. Pensacola has a throw-in. Substitution now for Pensacola. Mullenix will come out. Heading on, number 18, Mason Brink. He will head over to the sideline to take the throw-in. Efimov gets around Williams. Finds Brink on the outside. Brink sends it toward the center. McClellan, header attempt. Ball popped up in the air. Altman is going to beat McClellan to it and pull it down. Jake McClellan was in position, but Altman got to the ball first, and 6'4" against 5'9", Altman wins that leap. Zafiro heads it back up front, and this one goes out of bounds off the body of Grover, so Trinity will throw it in. Zafiro on the sideline, throws it in towards Nava, just outside the box. Jeremy Telius gets it to Fernandez, a wall pass right back to him. Telius overran that ball, and now Fernandez takes the shot and misses wide to the right. Fernandez with his fourth attempt. He leads everyone on the field at this point. Very aggressive by Angelo Fernandez, but he missed to the right. Trinity now with better ball control in the last couple of minutes. There's Zafiro to the right side, and this one's out of bounds. This will be a corner kick for Trinity Baptist. Zafiro, he has taken all corner kicks so far, sets up to do it again. He lets his offense get in front of the net. Here's the corner kick, a bounce, and knocked out of bounds off Nava, but then it deflected off a defender, so Trinity will have another corner kick. Zafiro gets it back in quickly, a high kick and a header attempt by McDaniel. And we're going to have a call, and I'm not sure what the whistle is for. I believe the official said the ball curved out of bounds and then back into play, so a goal kick. That would have nullified any header attempt by McDaniel anyway. So a goal kick for Brent Konosinski. Taps it back into play. Battle for the ball. Bethelmy just outside the box. Crosses it inside. No, he took the shot, and a goal for the Eagles. Joseph Nava makes it a 3-1 game. So Joseph Nava on the shot attempt by Hakeem Bethelmy. That hit the left post. That is on goal. And on the rebound, Joseph Nava gives the Trinity Baptist College Eagles a 3-1 lead. So the lead is back up to 2, the second goal of the game for Joseph Nava. There's a long pass downfield, but a little too far out of the reach of Riley Bukalski. and Altman is able to pick it up. It looked at first from my vantage point that it was a pass attempt from Bethelmy toward the center. That was a shot that hit the left post. Nava tapped in the rebound and extended the Eagles of Trinity Baptist lead up to 3-1. Telius able to find Nava. He has options to either side. He was looking for McDaniel, but defenders knocked it away. Now the header towards McDaniel. Tap back in and a trip. This is outside the box. No call. McDaniel's down holding his right knee. Tap toward the goal and picked up by Konozinski. McDaniel was able to get up. He's limping, but he's going to shake it off. And now we have a whistle and a trip against Pensacola's Riley Bukalski. Zafiro will take a free kick. McDaniel still humped over. Again, it's going to take a lot more than that to get anyone to come out of the game. And now the official will stop the clock, and both officials will take a look at Clayton McDaniel. Looks like he's all right. That gave him a minute to shake it off and regroup. And he's going to set up into position. Josh Cook, Gabby Zafiro, both near the ball. Trying to make it difficult for Pensacola to see which one will take the kick. Zafiro will get it into play. He's going for the goal, and it is caught by Konozinski. First attempt by Zafiro. He got plenty of leg on it, but Konozinski was right in front of it. Now Nava down the right side, cross pass in. Had McDaniel ready, but Standridge got a body on it. There's a shot attempt by Melius, blocked. Nava inside the box, turns and fires, but Standridge once again got his body in front of the ball. So a shot attempt by Charlence Melius, and then Joseph Nava. Out of bounds, throw in for Zafiro and Trinity Baptist. Nava will be called for the trip, and that'll be a free kick for Pensacola. Pensacola on the move. And Zafiro will be tripped up, and no call. He is down, holding his left knee. Little sportsmanship from Jake McClellan, making sure Zafiro's all right. Zafiro gets right back up. These two teams are rivals, but they do want to make sure each other is okay. Fernandez battling with Vidal, and the foul will go against Vidal, and a free kick coming for TBC. We are approximately 18 minutes into the second half. Trinity Baptist leads 3-1. 2 goals from Joseph Nava, an own goal as well. And for Pensacola, Jake McClellan has scored. First 3 goals of the game came in the first half, and Nava connected in minute 59. Gabby Zafiro will take the corner kick for Trinity Baptist. Zafiro sends ball up front, and again, it is ruled out of bounds. The ball, if it crosses the line, even in the air, it is out of bounds, and that's been the case. I believe that's the 3rd time we've seen that happen on the corner kick. Standridge with the left-footed line drive towards midfield. Brink is able to maintain possession, but then it's taken away by Fernandez. The 2 number 18s now battle for the ball, and Trinity will send it to the backfield. McDaniel at midfield has options on both sides. Sends it to the outside towards Fernandez. Fernandez with a long pass towards Nathan Williams, just inside the box. However, Grover is able to get in front and force Williams to the outside. Cross pass in and headed away by Standridge. McDaniel knocked it down but couldn't maintain control. Trinity with another opportunity, looking for the shot. Ball's now outside the box and headed back in Pensacola's direction. Zafiro gets his foot on the ball, knocks it out of bounds. Bukalski throws it back in immediately, and Pensacola now on the offensive attack. This one out of bounds, and another throw in for Pensacola. Here's McClellan. He finds Stewart near the circle. Stewart to the outside. Long pass in front of the box. Loose ball. Vidal tries to head it in, and Altman is going to call off the defenders and allow himself to pick it up. Vidal tried to head it, misdirected it. Altman is able to pick it up and set up another potential attack for Trinity Baptist. Here's a ball up in the air at midfield. Fernandez and Brink once again going for it. Pensacola comes away with possession. Looking to pull one goal closer. Here's a pass to the outside. Bukalski, guarded by Zafiro. Stewart trying to get around Melius. Now 1-on-2 to the outside. Bukalski, cross pass in, but deflected away. And an offsides will be called, and Trinity Baptist will have a free kick. (3-1) Trinity Baptist leads as they gear up for the free kick. That's a huge boot by Zafiro all the way down toward the box, but it's headed back upfield by Grover. McDaniel now with possession. Nathan Williams 1-on-2 hits Fernandez to his left, and Eagles send it back near midfield. Jeremy Telius trying to get to Williams, out of his reach. Fernandez knocks down the attempt. Looking for McDaniel, just about a step in front of the senior, and Konozinski comes out of the goal to pick up the ball and send it back up his team's direction. Stewart and Williams with the battle. Stewart comes away with the ball, and he gets by Williams, but Williams stays on him, and he's going to be flagged with the yellow card. He reached around and grabbed Stewart. And that is a yellow card, the first of the game, and it goes to Nathan Williams. About 33 minutes remaining in regulation. Free kick coming up. Standrich sends it downfield. Clayton McDaniel sends it up. However, it is intercepted by Travis Rose. This one goes out of bounds in the direction of Pensacola. The PCC Eagles will have a throw-in after the substitution. Vidal checks out. Jeff Thompson is back onto the field. New Pensacola player, number 16, Joel Hatcher, also on the field for PCC. Pensacola now looking for a chance to score. Hatcher got a foot on it, knocked away. Zafiro pops it up into the air. This one goes downfield. McClellan giving chase. He beats Zafiro to the ball. Josh Cook gets a foot on it. It stays in bounds and then rolls past the end line. And that's going to be a goal kick for Trinity Baptist. Kyle Altman will set up to take the goal kick. Nava knocks it down with the chest body. And now there's going to be a foul called, and I didn't see any contact, but Nava got called for a block. That's going to be a free kick for Pensacola, and Trinity Baptist fans, they're remembering that non-call a while back in the penalty box, and now 2 times Trinity Baptist has been called for blocks with very little contact. And now we're going to have a free kick coming for Pensacola. 2-man wall, but they're going to be backed up. This one was outside the box. Paul Stewart and Hayden Hoffman near the ball. Looks like Stewart is going to take the kick. I'm expecting him to go for the score. Officials now making sure Trinity Baptist is backed up 10 yards. 4-man wall. Also Mason Brink on the side of that wall. Here's Stewart. He's going for it, but Bethelmy gets his body in front of the ball. The official is going to blow the whistle. He's going to give a yellow card to Hakeem Bethelmy, saying Bethelmy went toward the ball a little too early. That is a second caution called against Trinity Baptist College. Comes with about 21 minutes remaining. So another opportunity for Stewart. Trinity will now send, looks like 4 men back to the wall. 1 Pensacola attacker also in the line. Now Jake McClellan will take the place of Brink. Stewart has another opportunity. Again, I'm expecting him to go for the score. He gears up, takes the shot, knocked down by Altman. The second chance, Altman gets in front of it. Ball is loose in front of the box and cleared away by Trinity Baptist. Credit Kyle Altman with 2 saves on the exchange. Stewart gets a shot on goal. McClellan also a shot on goal, and 2 saves by Kyle Altman. Kyle Altman trying to become player of the game. He's done a terrific job in goal. There's another tripping foul called against Trinity, and another free direct kick for Pensacola. Stewart has the leg. Like we said before, every man on this field could go for the goal from even this distance. Stewart sends it inside the box, headed away by Josh Cook. A turn and a fire from Pensacola that goes wide to the right. That was Joel Hatcher taking his first shot attempt of the afternoon. Goal kick now for Kyle Altman. 3-1, Trinity Baptist leads. Angelo Fernandez looks like he's going to take this goal kick, and a big boot way past the stripe and even past the circle. Not much wind at the moment. It's been off and on throughout the game. When it blows, it's blowing about 13 to 15 miles per hour. This one out of bounds off Paul. Pensacola wastes no time getting it back into play. Fernandez with the steal, now trying to get through 2 defenders. He's going to be pushed from behind, and a free kick coming for Trinity Baptist. Fernandez is still down right in front of the Trinity bench, and we're going to have a stop in play. So we'll pause here, and we'll come back when the players are ready to start up again. Trinity Baptist leads 3-1. Stay with us. Angelo Fernandez is back on his feet, and he's the one who's going to take this free kick. By my watch, I have about 16 minutes left to go. 3-1 in favor of Trinity Baptist College. Looks like Nasir Guanipo wanted to check in, but the official is going to disallow as everybody was already set up. Fernandez will now head on up the field, and Hakeem Bethelmy will take the free kick, and he sends it up, but in the possession of Jake McClelland. Nick Standridge all by himself in the backfield, gets a long pass downfield to Bukowski on the left side. Little volleyball action, and now Bukowski with possession. The ball stayed in bounds, and we're going to have a trip outside the box. And that's going to be a blocking foul called against Riley Bukowski, and a free kick for Trinity Baptist. Clayton McDaniel having a little fun with the fans as he walks by and gets back into position. Zafiro will take the free kick, and he's going to be sent back just a little bit. Zafiro now ready. Long boot, well downfield towards Nava. Nava, though, misses the control, and Pensacola on the defensive side tries to send it back up. Jeremy Telius uses his body to control the ball. Nava, though, has it taken away after the pass. Evan Hasbrook trying to come up from behind the attacker. Bukowski to the right side finds McClellan. Zafiro on the defense. McClellan in the corner, 1-on-2, sends it inside, but Charlence Melius is able to take it away. Here comes Clayton McDaniel up the field. He finds Nava. One man coming up behind Nava. That is Hoffman. Nava now against Hoffman and Grover in the corner. Taps it back to McDaniel. Inside to Charlence Melius, who tries to pass it out to Fernandez. Fernandez is able to control the pass. Trinity trying to set up another possible advance. Back towards midfield. Hakeem Bethelmy sends it back to Brian Paul at the stripe, and this one's taken away by Mullenix, but it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brian Paul, and a very quick throw in for Pensacola. Josh Cook, though, gets in front of Brink. Another ball out of bounds. Pensacola again will have the throw in, and they get it in pretty quickly. Mullenix cross to Bukowski inside the box. Bukowski with control now to the left. Tries to get it inside. McDaniel heads it upfield. Pensacola on the attack again. This one sent towards McClellan inside the box. Zafiro's able to clear it upfield. A lot of contact, and the block foul called against Hayden Hoffman. That will be a free kick for Trinity. Zafiro will take this free kick. Pensacola now on the defensive side. Sends a ball well upfield. Trinity's able to clear away once again. Long pass towards Clayton McDaniel inside the circle. Hasbrook to the right side, and a good sliding tackle by Nick Standridge clears it out of bounds. Nick Standridge has played stellar defense here this afternoon. He stopped a potential scoring opportunity momentarily. Zafiro will throw it in deep inside potential scoring territory. Zafiro loses the ball. Riley Bukowski goes 1-on-2, and Trinity takes the ball away. Josh Cook collides with Hoffman. No call. Hoffman down. Here's McDaniel on the move toward the box. Loses control of the ball. He is tripped inside the box. No call. No call back here either a moment ago. Officials letting them play on. Out of bounds on the far side, and a substitution now for Pensacola. Coming onto the field, number 11, Elijah Gilsbertha. Hoffman will trot off. Remember, he went down a moment ago and is favoring his right knee. He's jogging pretty well. Give himself a chance to catch his breath and regroup. Might see him back on the field once again. I have about 9 minutes remaining, if I have that correct. My time unofficial, but a very good estimate. I'm told now 13 minutes left on the clock. We did have a couple of stops in play. Long pass down to the right side. This one headed over near the bench. It is tapped out of bounds. It will be Trinity's throw-in. Bethelmy gets it back into play. He finds Nava. That one goes back out of bounds, and it's Pensacola's possession. Right at midfield, here comes Paul Stewart. And Pensacola works it back to the circle. Gilsbertha sends it down towards Stewart. A little bit too strong and out of his reach. Trinity's able to send it back upfield. Big collision in the middle of the field, and a yellow card will be given. And that's a third one against Trinity, and that goes against Evan Hasbrook. That is a third yellow card thrown against Trinity Baptist, and a free kick coming up for Pensacola. About 12 minutes left to go. Trinity Baptist 3, Pensacola Christian 1. Pass to Jake McClelland. Ben Grover gets it back to McClelland. 1-on-2, Hasbrook coming up from behind. This ball sent toward the box. Melius is able to clear it away. And Melius puts this one out of bounds. Throw in for Pensacola, well inside potential scoring territory. A substitution. Jake McClellan will head off to catch his breath. We'll see him again, I'm sure. Mark Brown now on the field. Pensacola has a throw in. Stewart backs up outside the box, looking for a chance to get it all the way across the field to Grover. Richard Vasquez, number 23, on the field for Trinity Baptist. He was in on the defensive play. This one, Altman comes out of the box. He is knocked down, and that's going to be a free kick for Pensacola. Altman came out of the box to try to get the ball. He is pushed down as he reached for the ball. No yellow card has come out of the pocket. Gabby Zafiro getting ready for the free kick. Fans not happy about the non-yellow card. And this one is headed out of bounds. It'll stay with Trinity Baptist. Zafiro will step up from the backfield to take the throw in. Throw in towards Vasquez. He finds Fernandez. To the left side, Jeremy Telius looking to get around Brown. Pass inside towards Guanipa, but headed away by Standridge. Grover gets a foot on it and taps it out of bounds. That will be a corner kick for Trinity. Guanipa will take this corner kick. Zafiro playing back towards midfield. 7 Trinity Baptist attackers set up in front of the goal. Guanipa ready for the corner kick, and now Zafiro heads over to the sideline. It will be tapped into Zafiro. Gets it back to Guanipa in the corner. Zafiro tries to send it inside. Loose ball in front of the net. Cleared up just a bit outside the box. Pensacola wins the race for the ball, and Trinity takes it right back. Sliding play in the backfield. That was Joel Hatcher on the slide, and now two men tie up, and that's going to go against Trinity's Charlence Melius. Paul Stewart is down, and we'll have a stop of the clock. Stewart, though, waving off any trainers who are ready to come onto the field. He's up. And Stewart, as we said a few times today, it's going to take a lot more than that to get anyone to come out of this game. This is for the South Region title and a chance to go to the national tournament. Both teams there last year. Pensacola won it. Trinity Baptist the runner-up. Gisbertha finds Grover on the left side, now across midfield. Bukalski headed toward the center. Has options on either side, looking for McClellan back on the field. And Standrich in the backfield. Rose will slow things down. Brenner Pittman almost got the ball away, and he was wide open should he have gained possession. Long pass towards Stewart. Zafiro pops it up in the air. Trinity just needs to play good, solid defense. They lead by 2 with about 7 minutes left to go. Pensacola looking for a chance to get 1 goal closer and then hopefully have a chance to tie it up. Zafiro clears it back upfield. To the right side, and Bethelmy with the slide. Pensacola gets it right back. Mullenix tries to send it inside, but Brian Paul uses the body check to knock it out of bounds. Pensacola very capable of scoring a couple of goals in these final 7 minutes. Trinity needs to play good, solid defense. This one is headed away by Zafiro. He has played that defense all afternoon. Shot attempt by Gisbertha, knocked down and cleared away by Brian Paul. And we're going to have a foul called against Pensacola's Riley Bukalski. Shot number 1 on the afternoon for Elijah Gisbertha, and a free kick coming for Trinity Baptist. They could start to wear down the clock. Josh Cook will take the kick. This one headed back upfield in the direction of Pensacola. Long pass to the sidelines. Bukalski, Zafiro with the high kick. Ball controlled by Pensacola again, and a whistle before the shot. And that is going to be a free kick, it looks like, for Trinity Baptist. Nice leg by the official. Official didn't like the ball. He called for a new one, and he got a big boot all the way across the field. There's a big boot from Zafiro upfield and knocked back Pensacola's direction by Grover. Vasquez tries a sliding tackle, comes up empty. Now a loose ball, cleared well past the midfield stripe by Brian Paul, headed over toward Pensacola's bench, kept in bounds by Rose. Rose with the pass across the field to Standridge. Now a loose ball right inside the circle, grabbed by Telius, and a good sliding tackle by Stewart. 2 men now battling for the ball. Telius is able to reclaim possession. Guanipa on the right sideline, looking to get in. Brenner Pittman to his right. He is pushed down by Gisbertha, and a free kick coming for Trinity Baptist. That was outside the box, a good 6 or 7 yards. Zafiro comes up from the backfield. Angelo Fernandez also near the ball. Either one could take the shot. 3-man wall set up by Pensacola. Now it will be Zafiro. Konozinski on the left side of the goal. Zafiro goes for it and sends it high and over the crossbar. Second attempt for Zafiro. And a goal kick coming for Konozinski. 16 shots on towards the goal for Trinity Baptist College. 10 of those came in the first half. $18 overall for Pensacola, 12 in the first. Each team has taken 6 shots in the second half. Kyle Altman has 6 saves. Brent Konozinski with 4. Guanipa sends it back. Bethelmy with the high pop fly downfield, looking for Nava, but headed back up by Nick Standridge. Fernandez gets control of the ball, takes the shot, it hits off Standridge, and Nava was unable to beat Standridge on the rebound. Fernandez took the shot. That is his 5th attempt of the afternoon. He has taken the most of anybody who's been on the field. Looking for McDaniel out of his reach. Ben Grover finds some help in Stewart at the circle. Paul Stewart has taken 4 attempts, 3 on goal for Pensacola. Jake McClellan now to the right side, gets around Melius. Lost his footing, but he's able to keep control of the ball. Melius taps it out, throw in for Pensacola. McClellan in the corner, battling with Bethelmy. This one stays inbounds, and now side judge raises his hands, and that's going to be possession of Trinity Baptist. It's going to be, can't tell if that was called a foul or a ball out of bounds. That's going to be a foul and a free kick coming for Trinity Baptist. Angelo Fernandez with a long boot looking towards midfield. Nava will not win the race to the ball over Standrich, and Standrich sends it up to Mark Brown. Just a few minutes remaining in this South Region final. Under 2 minutes to go. Trinity Baptist 3, Pensacola 1. Nava down the left side. Beats his defender. Gets inside, gears up for the shot, but Standrich makes a sliding tackle and keeps the ball away. That's a shot attempt for Nava. That is his 4th. Here's Bukowski at midfield. Has a man on either side. Pass is good to Hatcher, but then taken away by Cook. Clayton McDaniel sends it upfield. And we're going to have a whistle and a foul called against Melius. Paul Stewart goes down. He gets right back up. Pensacola doesn't want to waste any time, trailing by 2. Guanipa. Or check that, Nathan Williams, the one man in front of the ball. Paul Stewart trying to send it inside. Altman is able to knock it down and then jump on top, keeping Standrich and Hatcher away from the ball. So Kyle Altman knocked it down, jumped on top, and now gets a punt towards midfield. I'm going to go ahead right now and call Kyle Altman, the Trinity Baptist goalkeeper, today's player of the game. This one is cleared out of bounds by Brian Paul. Kyle Altman 6 saves, but he's also made several other very good plays that officially don't go as saves, but you just saw a moment ago he picked it up. Fans counting things down, and we're going to have the final whistle, and that will do it for the Men's South Region final competition. Final score, Trinity Baptist College 3, Pensacola Christian College 1. For the TBC Eagles, they are making their 5th consecutive appearance at the NCCAA Division II National Tournament. We'll see about any at-large bids, whether Pensacola Christian or even Bob Jones University will get that bid. Could be that Bob Jones University also makes an appearance. They are the host school. And that is our final score. 3-1 in favor of Trinity Baptist College. The TBC Eagles are the 2018 NCCAA Division II South Region champions. You see the players greeting each other on the field. They'll have closing prayer in just a moment. We want to thank Dean Bureau, our cameraman, all of our fans in attendance. It is an absolutely beautiful crowd. Coach Ellie Jean of the Eagles of Trinity Baptist, Coach Joseph Lewas of the Eagles of Pensacola Christian College, and John D. Jones, our athletic director. It's been a fantastic season. That's our final broadcast of Eagles men's soccer. We'll be watching the live stream, however, up at Bob Jones University beginning on November 13th. I'm Ray Bureau. Good night, and God bless you from Trinity Baptist College.